the loss of incandescent light. If I could find a class called tenderness, I'd enroll tomorrow. I know it looks like I'm speaking English, but I'm not. There was some talk of spangle, some soul confusion, a glissade of rain on outstretched tongue. I knew a woman. She stored her burned-out bulbs in their original box so you could never tell if you were running low or simply needed to plant what you already had. It took months to assemble her intricate sparkle of heat and glow. It was as if you were being inducted into some secret something, placing flag on planet, dazzled and unfurling. Accordingly, she wired a rocket scientist. His middle name was Venus. No kidding. He told me Edison had purchased his birthplace, but on his last visit was shocked to find it still lit by candles and lamps. I used to do search and rescue, so I know what we're up against. I wondered if I could become a comet. That frozen flying night sky, pardon my shining taxi, pardon my golden wing. Evening, she places filaments under switch plates, assures me this current isn't so much radical as evolutionary, keeps falling from another drowsy thought, rouses another crackled thing. Liquid takes the shape of its container. What I was after was never-ending line, long waves under cirrus sky, fish swimming over a margin of error, too narrow, no retainer. I wanted leaped building and lifted twirl, the escape artist tricks, vast orbit of skirt. I wanted an open carriage, crown aligned with tiara, wing on scapula, triangles unhinged, words spilling out. I wanted silk parachute, breath a straight shot. I wanted a driver, fully veiled and unarrested, humming at the sign where pedestrians cross. She is named after one of those end states, Missouri or Montana, one of those horizontal places with Cartesian plains and iconic rivers. State of mind, state of grace, state of flux, ever-changing third state of matter. Molecules in suspension, viscous, slender needle floating on surface tension. Liquid, supercooled toward the glass transition. I wish I had not been so reserved, said Joseph Cornell on the day of his death. She lifts her foot off the brake, skins by black-eyed Susans planted in the meridian, all their yellow pulled into ponytails. I wanted to sponsor wild horses. Look closely, dark centers, not black. When she grows up, she wants to be the big bad wolf, blowing houses down without getting caught. Do not turn to ghosts, and do not inquire of familiar spirits. Of your harvest, leave a portion ungleaned. Do not ask the young men racing full force up the stairs, weights on chests as if they were in combat, and maybe they are. I wanted running towards each other as if we were not strangers on a morning sidewalk, as if we were slow-motion lovers. I trail a couple with a Leica camera. He wears the lens around his neck. She hasn't taken a picture since 1996. Doesn't know how to download anything but film. They are working on a landscape view, putting in roses, wanting us to turn the book in our hands. Did you know my specified spirit is listed on your checkout basket? Did you want the woman on the prow of my ship to place carved lips to salted brow? I promise she will, stitch hemispheres whole. She wants to be a magpie, gathering shine, brimming eyes, her border blurs, magnolia blossoms, perfect votives across the leaves of a dark table. She passes a young man, tall as he will ever grow. He wears a plaid shirt, passes his hand over indigenous grasses. Back in port, she'll say, I wanted planets of space, did not want to shuttle along. I wanted what the men had, the stars, the moon, the sun, in the center of the universe. It cost Galileo his life. Remember that time you fell out, your side of the bed, as if you were leaping, as if you were drowning, and shouted, yes, the boat was sinking, and called me to jump too? When not in Rome, I awake early without you who are in a room all apricot and cherry. In Portuguese, it's very, very poetic. All those little bottles carrying wisps of messages. Don't let me translate these things. The sailor, the harbor, the shore. Go on, take the boat, take the salt, take the whole curved ocean. You know you can't live what you were living before.